Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Heather and this is Tarot and Healing by Wings. I hope you joined my previous video discussing where the viewer, where we are at energy wise with these new moon energies. I know there's a lot of ups and downs and a lot of confusion, but yet very positive energy. So make sure to check that out. Now this reading is going to be about your counterpart, or the person you're watching it for. So let's get started. I already called in my spirit team, my guides, and I called in the viewers' spirit team and guides. And I'm going to clear this space with the cosmic quantum energy. I did that in the past reading that we just did. So again, check that out. So let's just clear this with pure energy, no distortions, to make sure everything that is being spoken is what you need to hear in this now. And I'm going to just take a deep breath in, intend to receive. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's get started. So I want to, like I said, I want to check in with your, with your counterpart, who you're watching this video for. Let's see where their energy is. We had 3 different scenarios in the previous reading. It actually worked out kind of funny. It was, I think, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords energies. Of course, there's no gender with that. It was just the energy. So let's start. These actually came out, the acceptance and gratitude came out acceptance came out as the final message yesterday. So that's pretty cool. And gratitude came out for the message that I'm doing now. So this is where our counterparts' energies, are at. Whoa. Okay, let's just finish my, okay, let's see. Okay. We have gratitude, acceptance, fear, and blossoming. So right now, our counterpart, they're in this feeling of fear. They're kind of with the unknown, but they are learning. They are learning how to accept where they're at right now, and they're grateful. They're grateful for, in their heart, it could be for the jobs that they have, what's going on in their life. They're in the fear mode is actually dissipating. They're really blossoming into this positive energy. This is actually really beautiful. It's they seem to be in a better space that, oh, excuse me. They seem to be in a better space than the reader is, which is actually really good. Surprising, right? So let's get one for fear. Let's get one for gratitude. Let's get one for acceptance. Okay, 2 came out. And blossoming. Okay. Okay, so right now, we have, oh, these names, God bless, Alis, she who grants wishes, wish desires hope. And this card actually is dark, like this card. So the fear turns into knowing, like the fear has actually, they're able to turn what they're afraid of and think positively and really dig deep and go within and really think about what their wishes and desires are. Conchia, she who whispers, secrets, confessions, confidant. So gratitude, they're happy that they have someone to speak with. They're happy that they have someone like you. Like their confession is that they have this feeling about you, but it's kind of still kept under wraps. Orchid, she who thrives, flourish, prosper, blossom. With the acceptance card, by accepting, they're changing their ways, which is helping them blossom, which actually also goes with this card. She who thrives in blossoming. So they are at a point of really manifesting what they want deep inside. And then we have Zenith, she who prepares, formulates, strategize, devise. They're coming into their own, and they are understanding that they know when they're in a vibration of happiness, of gratitude, of just a positive vibration, that things are coming their way more. They're feeling more confidence in their wishes coming true, confident in their just in their life in general. Things are kind of slowly, the fear is dissipating and things are going their way because they do have a high vibration right now. It's not low, it's high. And it's only going to get better. Okay, so they have, let's just get two more. One more. They're kind of working on something right now. They have this understanding. They have this understanding that there's something about you that they can't explain. That there's just this connection there that is kind of still confusing them. And making them, it's making them a little, they're not judgment being clouded, but there's just something about it that's confusing them. Like, to be honest, they're just confused on how can they feel about someone this way? Like, how can they have these strong feelings? And in some cases, you barely know them, right? But that's the beauty of like a soul connection. You can't explain these things. These were written in the stars, and they're kind of making some decisions now. Kind of like, they kind of were not so cool in the past, and they're trying to make a decision on how to fix this, how to make it better, because I feel that they're kind of like, they want this relationship, but they're kind of like, oh, I messed up, and I think it's too far gone. Let me see, that one fell right on the Seven of Swords, let's just say. Yeah, they're like in victim mentality right now. Like, oh my God, like my hands are tied. Like I screwed this up. How am I going to reach out after all this time? You know, I never noticed this before in this card, but I'm getting that this is, if someone's looking for confirmation, this fellow has, it's I mean, it could be, you could be watching for a male or female, but there's a blonde-headed person. Whether it's natural or not, I just see blonde hair. I never noticed that before. So if someone's looking for a form of confirmation, like, there it is. Okay, so their fantasy, their wish is like to return. But since you're in separation right now, they know they have to figure more things out. Like they have to like kind of, which they are working on, their confidence, and maybe like the card compromise is here. And compromising maybe their ego, the way they think, the way they've behaved. Maybe they're used to behaving in a certain way. Yeah, inner child, whoa. Inner child, okay. Inner child, big dreams, healing. They need to heal this inner child. So when I said they have to compromise, they're used to a way. They're used to, maybe they had really bad relationships in the past, or they saw their parents being in a bad relationship in the past. And that's all they know. So that's where the inner child comes in, where they need to heal this, these wounds to start a wholesome, pure relationship. But this is their dream, big dreams. This is their dream, to have this is what they always wanted, to have a stable relationship, not to be like what their past was. They don't want to repeat the past, so they need to heal that. So that's actually what's going on right now. That's, yeah. All right, so, oh my God, you can't make this up. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So this reading right now, okay, oh my God, this is awesome. Okay. So let's start here. First came out the twin flame card. So this is about, if you're a twin flame, this reading is for you. But don't fret, soulmates. This reading is for you too. So this reading actually is not just geared. And as I mentioned before, I don't want to gear my readings anymore, because if you know, if you follow my page, you know that I'm a twin flame and I read for twin flames. But I stopped that because there are so many other relationships out there. And actually, you know, a twin flame could just go into a soulmate relationship and it'll be a lot easier than a twin flame. We don't always end up with our twin flames. So, you know, but for the both of the cards to come out is actually pretty cool. So if you're wanting confirmation, they're giving you confirmation that this is about a twin flame, and it's about a soulmate. And the nostalgia card came out, and nostalgia is that you were with them in past lives. So yes, that's a soulmate and a twin flame. But say you don't go by any of these titles, and you know it's just a sacred union, or you just know that there's a purpose, that you've either been with them in past lives, but actually the soulmate and twin flame covers that. This is just, could be, maybe you don't feel like you're either or, but you've been with this person before. Nostalgia, you're having memories of that. Like that's, you know, you broke up with them, you were with them before in this lifetime. Do you get what I'm saying? So this is actually soulmate connection, twin flame connection, and just an everyday average connection. Get it? Okay. Awesome. All right. So what did I say before? Their pride and ego that they need to let go of. Here we go. That peacock, the mighty peacock. Which this also goes back to the compromise in their inner child. There were wounds that they're still letting go of, and it's not easy. Remember, if you're a feminine energy, we started this kind of before they did. So we're kind of ahead of the game with them. They do it faster, but they're going through it still right now. There's a lot of justice that needs to be served. And when I get this card, to me, it's karmic cycles. Karmic cycles could be karmic partners, being in a toxic relationship. It could be a job. It could be addictions. It could be things in the past, their inner child. So they're still going through cycles right now, but they're coming to surface. Like they're not in a bad energy. I don't feel like they're in a bad energy. They're actually feeling good about themselves, and we want that, right? Everybody needs to feel good about themselves because that propels you. When you're in a good energy, you're in alignment. You want to be aligned to someone. If this person's not aligned to you, so let me just, I know that this is for the reader. I know you want what you want, right? This person, this ideal person, right? But if you're here, let me see my hands. If you're here and you're vibing high, right? You're doing what you have to do. You healed. You're really vibing high. And they're kind of still like here, right? They're not matching you. So it's not going to work, right? So you need to like be on the same level of vibrations. So you're here. You don't want to come down to meet them. They need to come up to you. So if in the meantime someone else crosses your path, that means they're vibing with you and it kind of works out and you have a little, that's okay. It doesn't mean that this person you're watching for is done. Energy changes. It changes all the time. You have free will. They have free will. So you can't really help them where they are. You can pray. You could talk to them in the 5D and tell them, hey, I'm here for you. I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light for you. It's safe. I'm not angry with you. When you're aligned to me, come home, right? Just remember that, okay? Because I know this is a rough journey, whether it's the soulmate journey, it's the twin flame journey, it's any journey. It just is rough. So, but I don't want you to put yourself into a lower vibration because it's not happening the way you want it to. And believe me, I know. I'm right with you. Okay. They're still working on their self-worth right now. Like I said, they're in a good vibration, but they're not fully vibing up to you. Like they're not fully at your level of vibrations. So it's not happening right now. They are working on purging. They're purging they're purging their I don't want to use the word evil ways. Excuse me. I don't know why that is coming to me. They're purging their ways with their pride and ego. They're still not they're not there yet because they want to be at the right vibration, at the right level for the divine feminine, and that's the person watching this, whether you're masculine or female, that's you. They are working on it. They are ascending, which is awesome. There's calmer waters ahead. They're healing. And it's in the material world. It's in the 3D. You know how I just talked about the 5D, how you could talk to them in the 5D? It's coming in this now. They're receiving messages from spirit, from you in the 5D, and they know that they deceived you, and they kind of they're kind of like they feel badly about it, because it's not fully what they wanted to do, but it's what they knew. That's what they know, because they still have these wounds. It takes time to heal them. It does. And I know it's like, oh my God, we want it now. I want it now. But would you want somebody to come back and they're not whole and then just leave you again? I don't want that, right? I wouldn't want that, because it's like then you got to start from square one again. And that's painful. Yeah, they're going through a dark night of the soul right now, which is just going within, right? Going within. They're healing a lot of wounds and they're purging. So it's better that they stay afar. because you don't need this to bring your vibration down, right? Keep yourself in a good vibration. Like yesterday's reading, gratitude. Have gratitude. And good things will come. It's just you have to wait on divine timing. Divine timing is at hand. Everybody heals at a different pace, right? There's nothing if they have free will. They are surrendering to it though, all right? They are letting go and letting the divine work. Yeah. They're letting the divine work for them. So when I said be their guiding light, this is two things. When I said talk to them in the 3D, this is the card I was thinking of. Be their beacon of light, right? That they can come home to you. You're not judging. There's no judgment. There's no negative thoughts about them, right? Because we're all on a different path, right? We all heal at a different speed, you know? Depends what we have to and how we heal. So they are going within. This reminds me also of the Hermit card. They are going within themselves, which is a good thing. I know it seems like, oh, you know, like, oh, come on. What's taking so long? But now I'm reading for this the energies of this moon in Pisces, this new moon. This is bringing this out in them even more so, which is fantastic. It may not seem it, but what's you want them to heal, right? So, I mean, this is what they have to do. Are we done here? Oh. So, as you know, I really am getting less and less talking about time frames because I just feel that sometimes I struggle with it myself, to be honest, because the energy changes. Like, you can change in the snap of a finger. If you wake up yourself, right? Wake up one day and say, I am not going to be in this victim mentality anymore. Say you were in victim mentality, right? Woe is me. How come he's not coming back? And say you're like, you know what? I'm going out. I'm going to put my best clothes on. I'm going to do my hair today. And I'm going to go out. And then you meet someone because you're vibing high. So you changed something. You changed the energy, and that energy attracted someone to you. Not saying that you're marrying the guy or dating him. You just met someone and you had a nice time. Okay? So that's why I don't like using time frames, because what happens if you didn't wake up that morning and feel like doing that? Do you know what I mean? So the Fall card came out, and I'm going to go two ways with this. I feel like fall is harvest, right? And you're going to harvest. They are harvesting what they are working on right now. Like, it's going to come. Like, the harvest is going to be here. They're working on themselves, and they're going to be rewarded. That could be one way. Two, it could be the fall, Halloween, that maybe then you'll get together or something will come through. I know we're only in March, but I know. Some of them could be a lot of work that needs to be done, but by that time they will be done with it. Is that all we got? Okay. I think we'll leave it at that with these cards. So they're reaping what is being sown. Do you get what I'm saying? Am I saying that expression right? You reap what you sow. So they're putting in the work. They're healing. They're doing that dark night of the soul. They're going within. They're healing their inner child wounds. And there's gonna be a nice, bountiful harvest. Okay. Maybe. Here we go. Abundancia, prosperity. See, the harvest. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. One more card. Okay, we don't want one more card. And then we have Unag. Sorry, I can't pronounce these. Easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Wow. So, divine timing, let them do their work. And when you sit back, do you, you're going to have abundance beyond your wildest dreams. All right, let's get a closing guidance card. One more of these moon cards. Okay. Darkness. Okay. Okay. Now, to me, it's like it's very dark right now, right? Because they're going through the dark night of the soul. They're not, you're in separation. They're not reaching out to you, or they're very cold to you. But there is light on the horizon. It's always darkest before dawn. So don't be afraid of the dark, because without the dark, you don't see the light, right? So right now, just take it for what it is. It's quiet, right? It's quiet right now. There's no communication. Let them heal themselves, and they will come back, and the sun will be out. And you'll have every wish and desire. If they come back before while it's dark, it's not going to be the way you want it to be. It's just going to be haphazardly. You need for now the blossoming, right? You see how this is blossoming? Everything is new and fresh, like spring. You need this. You know what? As I'm saying this is a winter scene. Look at the trees. Can you see the trees? I know the light is it's a winter scene. We just turned the clocks back. And a 33 is a 6, which is love and balance. A 40 is a 4, which is, it's like foundation. So they're building this foundation right now for you by doing all this healing. And a new rebirth of them is going to, look, see how she's, oh, I thought she was firing something from a gun. I don't know, but okay. But look how it's just full throttle propelling forward. Do you see that light? The light shining through the darkness that we need here, right? So just be patient and wait for it to blossom, because you will reap your rewards. So we have winter, spring, and fall. We don't have a summer. Interesting. All right, so with this, I leave you. Just remember, they're working on their healing. You want to be aligned with them. You don't want to bring your energy down to match them. You want them to bring their energy up to match you. Remember that. Keep your spirits high. Keep your alignment high. Be grateful. And then yesterday's reading, acceptance. This was the card that you got for the last card. Excuse me. No, it was acceptance, not gratitude. It was, this one. Acceptance. Accept where we're at. Accept where you are. Accept where he is, the person you're watching for. Can't rush this process. It's like a fine wine. It has to ferment and go through all this to taste beautifully. Okay? All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.